if there was a way to prove that this Arsenal team is indeed for real, today was it. Coming back from a jammy first goal to win at the death at a park that we haven't scored a goal at in 3 matches, yeah, that's the way you do it. Let's talk. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Recon reaction. And I'm gassed. I am gassed about that game. I can't believe that we came back. I'm shocked. I'm proud of the boys. I'm proud of Mikel Arteta. I mean, if there was ever a game to say, you know what, we're going to be in this, we're going to be for real, that was it. And we proved ourselves. Just to get into the stats really quickly before I get into how I felt about the game. I've been calling for more shots on target, and today we had 20 shots, 7 shots on target, in comparison to Newcastle's 8 shots and 3 on target. We also had 64% possession. We had 12 corners. You know, we had a lot of the ball, and we were very dominant. I think early on in the match, I was kind of like, it's more of the same, because we had a lot of the ball. We didn't do much with it, and then they come back and they score, and I'm just like, oh, gosh, it's going to be more of the same. And then we clawed it back. We got the equalizer. You know, Mikel Merino came on, got the equalizer. And then Gabriel saved us at the end. And if it's going to be this way, I'm all for it. If it's going to be this way, if we're going to fight, we're going to claw, we're going to get wins, this is what I'm here for. That's what champions do. That's what Liverpool were doing. That's what City were doing. And that's what we're going to need to do to win. We you know, you don't always play well, but if you aren't playing well and you get the points, that's great. I thought we played well today. We just couldn't hit the back of the net, and then we did. So, yeah, let's talk about that first goal. So, actually, no, let's start with the penalty. So, Gyökeres goes into the box, and he takes a touch, and they deem that Nick Pope has also taken a touch, and it wasn't a penalty. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man, because if that goal was in midfield, if that action was in midfield, you'd be given a foul for that. But because it wasn't, and you know, it really looked like Nick Pope only got a touch because Gyökeres took the touch past him, and you know, the ball went into his foot. His foot was already out, and the ball went to his foot. But I thought we were a little bit hard done by on that one. I thought it could have gone either way, and it didn't. And I was like, oh, now we're not getting a ref. You know, then you know we have Trossard hitting the bar, and I'm just like, oh, God, it's a game where we have so much possession, we keep flirting with the goal, and we're not going to get it in. And Nick Pope had a great game. I'm not going to lie. Nick Pope turned into Superman. He had a great game. And then on the other end, they come back, they get a set piece. Mosquera, I mean, everyone was talking, myself included, everyone was talking about he's a bargain, but that showed why he was that cheap. That showed why he's still young. He's still raw. Giving away the corner was unnecessary. He probably could have booted it out the other way. He really didn't need to. And then they come, and let's talk about Gabby. Let's talk about Gabriel. Gabriel is supposed to be our tough man. He's supposed to be that rock in the center of defense. He's supposed to be just the chaos merchant in the center back pairing. You know, you got William Saliba. He's calm. He's collected. And then you've got the chaos merchant, which is Gabriel. I was embarrassed for him, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be embarrassed. He went over so easy. And I think that's what the whole team was doing in the first half. Every time we're touched, Saka went over 1,000,000 times looking for a foul. And it's just like, bro, we're not going to get the foul. We know in the first 10 minutes, if the ref ain't calling anything our way, you ain't getting a foul. Just keep going. Keep going for it. We saw that Eze was getting his shirt tugged on. He's getting pulled. He didn't go down. He stayed up. He made a pass. I just felt that Gabby, felt the contact, but you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that. So, he barely touches you, and you just go, ah. And then you let the guy get the header. And I know it's got to be embarrassing for him. And I know that they're going to look at film, and it's going to be like, yeah, that was on me. But then he redeemed himself. He came back, and he scored the winner. And we've seen that with Gabriel in the past. We've seen him make a bozo mistake and then come back and save us. I just think that as a whole, our mentality has to be better. We have to stop looking for free kicks. We have to start falling over. Just be tough. Newcastle, we knew they were going to bully us. We knew they were going to be physical. We knew they were going to time waste. We knew what they were going to do. And we just have to actually counter that and show that we can hang with them. And I think in the first half, we didn't. In the second half, we found some steel, we found some bottle, and we got the win. So, that's what it counts for. Merino, that guy, Merino, I would say that what his best position is in midfield, we still don't know. Is he an 8? Is he a false 9? Is he a number 9? That guy knows how to score. Regardless of what his position is, he has a knack for scoring when we need it. I didn't see that coming, but he scored. He won in the air. He got it, and, it looked like it's going to be a draw, and then Gabriel came out. I think that, a lot of people are just like, set piece again. I don't care how we score goals. I'm not one of these people that, I need to see, rainbow flicks and goals from outside. I don't care. I want to see 3 points. Whether it's set pieces, whether it's free kicks, whether it's corners, penalties, I do not care how we get a goal. I want to get a goal. I want to get 3 points. I don't care. I thought we did have a lot of possession. We looked good, but there's still going to be that problem we have breaking teams down. We actually looked good. I think Trossard needs to do better, but I think I saw something. I saw a change. I saw Mikel being brave. And, I am one who criticized Mikel because I said that, Anfield, Bilbao, you came out with this defensive midfield, and trying to strategy. It worked, but it wasn't sustainable. And I'm just glad that Mikel came out today and he had Eze in the 10. Trossard on the left. I don't know if I would put Trossard as a starter. I still don't think Trossard is a starter. I think Martinelli probably would have been a little bit better on the left. But, yeah, I can't fault him for that lineup. I can't fault him for going for it. He made changes, and the changes were decisive again. He brought Merino on. Merino scores. And then, we get a corner. Gabby makes a goal. He takes Mosquera off. He puts Saliba on to kind of show us up at the back. And Saliba early, he looked a little bit shaky. But then, he was Saliba. So, yeah, man, you got to give Mikel Arteta credit for being brave. He got the line right, but he also made the changes to win the game. And that's all I called for. And I'm not one of these people who's going to say, I saw people saying, I hope that Arsenal lose so Mikel can go. I don't get that. I'm not on that train. My thought has always been, if Mikel does poorly, Arsenal do poorly. And I don't want to see Arsenal do poorly. But I'm also not going to sit here and say that Mikel's doing a great job when he's not. He's done a good job, but he's not doing an elite job. And I want to see us win trophies. So I can be, the type of fan who says, I don't think he's done a great job. But I can also big him up when he won. He got it right. He got it right today. He did what was necessary to get us the win. And then you also got fans who are just like, oh, that's my manager. That's my manager. Like, bro, I'm not an Arteta fan. I'm an Arsenal fan. I care about Arsenal. Whether he's in charge, he's not. I couldn't care. If we sacked him and got in the next manager, guess what? I'm going to praise him when he does well. I'm going to criticize him when he doesn't. I'm still going to love Arsenal. I don't get it. But I'm glad we won. I'm so happy we won today. We're 2 points behind Liverpool, and now it's a race. I would say we got the tough matches out of the way. We still have the Etihad to go. We still got the Toilet Bowl at White Hart Lane to go. But as far as away matches, you get 3 points at Old Trafford. You get 3 points at St. James. You don't get all 3 points against Liverpool, but you win some, you lose some. And I would take those 3 matches. I would take the points we did. I would have liked a draw or win at Liverpool, but it is what it is. I can be happy with what we got. We're only 2 points behind, and Liverpool are beatable. We saw that Crystal Palace could beat them. I don't think they're gonna continue to not drop points. They're not gonna continue to just go undefeated. I think they're gonna drop some more points, but we also have to do our job now. Like, we know that smaller teams like Brentford will play you. We know smaller teams like Brighton will play you. And it's all to play for. We have to be brave. We have to go out there, and we have to just, I think for me personally, I think we have to be strong. We have to not go down looking for free kicks. And it's not just against these guys. It's most of the matches we see, it's like, we get touched a little bit, you see them fall over, and then they're looking over like, ref, where's the free kick? Like, I don't want that anymore. I want us to be brave. I want us to go for it. I want us to be the team that, not that we were in 22-23, I want us to be better than that team. I want us to be a team that people look back and say, you know what? Arsenal played tough. Arsenal played hard, and they were just hard to beat. That's what I want to see. But props, man. Props on today. We got the 2-1 win, so I guess my prediction was right. We played an attacking team. And, yeah, man, the next match is Olympiacos. We're playing them in the Champions League. I'm gassed. I'm always gassed for the Champions League, to be honest. And I'm especially gassed because we won. We won this game. So, yeah, I'll be there. My match preview for that will probably be coming out either tomorrow or Tuesday. And, yeah, I'm going to go back and I'm going to start talking trash to all the Liverpool fans and all the Spurs fans and all the Chelsea fans because their team sucks and Arsenal's great. So I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.